We discussed in the Indian economy 1950-1990. Already in the last class, we have discussed the primary sector, secondary sector, and tertiary sector. And in the three types of economy: socialist economy, capitalist economy, and mixed economy. So next part of this chapter, planning commission. So planning commission was set up in the year 1950. When planning commission was set up, that chairman of the planning commission is always prime minister. Always prime minister of the nation is the chairman of the planning commission. So present chairman is the planning commission is the Narendra Modi. Narendra Modi. So the planning commission name was replaced, means present government means BJP government or present government name was replaced with planning commission as a Niti Ayog. Niti Ayog. Niti Ayog means National Institution of Transforming India. Niti means National Institution of Transforming India. So planning commission was set up in the 1950 and chairman of the planning commission is the always prime minister. So present chairman of the planning commission is the Narendra Modi and that name was replaced as a Niti Ayog. That is called as the National Institution of Transforming India. Next is 5-year plan, means goals of 5-year plan. Maybe we have studied in the last, means 10th standard. Because that we have studied in the Marathi, that is called as the Panchvarshik Yojana. So that is called as a 5-year plan. So 5-year plan was established, means started is the year 1951. So under the chairmanship of Jawaharlal Nehru, the 5-year plan was established. So what are the main goals are there for the 5-year plan? So 4 important goal means main important goals are there: growth, modernization, self-reliance, and equity. We'll explain one by one. First one is there growth. Growth means the increase the country's capacity to produce more and more goods and services. Or growth means a government should give a equal importance to all 3 sectors, as like primary sector, secondary sector, and tertiary sectors. Means already studied in the last class, there are 3 sectors are there in the economy: primary sector, secondary sector, and tertiary sector. So government should give equal importance to all these 3 sectors: primary sector as well as secondary sector and tertiary sector. Then growth is possible. That is what is a growth. Means the first goal of a 5-year plan is there growth. A second goal is that modernization. Modernization means implement the new technology, means or adoption of new method of production or new technology to produce a new production or to produce new goods and services. That is what is a modernization. Third one, self-reliance. Self-reliance means a self. Self means us. So we are totally depend to the other countries. Means we are importing more goods and exporting less goods. Means we are exporting like spicy goods like rice, wheat, and other goods. And what we are importing like technology, mobile. This all we are importing. So that should be us. We have to stop. That is called as a modernization and self-reliance. Modernization means to implement the new technology. Means in the present generation we have to use new technology, all sectors: primary sector, secondary sector, and tertiary sector. In the primary sector, now people are using the borewells, tractors, JCB, all we are using. In the secondary sectors, machineries are there. In the tertiary sector, transportation, communication, school, colleges, and hospitals are there, or banking. So we have to implement the new technologies. In the self-reliance means we should be avoid the import. Totally we should be avoid the imports and should be promote the exports. But now present is there, we are exporting less and importing more. Exporting what? We are exporting goods like rice, wheat, and spicy items. But importing, what we are importing? Like technology, new machineries, mobiles. Take example for mobile only. Only Intex companies there in India, mobile companies is there. So all we are using the China mobiles, means made in China. Whatever there outside countries are there, we are using that products. That should be controlled. Means we should be avoid the imports. That is what is the self-reliance. Next is the equity. Equity means equality. in the country or all the people should be given equal rights, or whatever national income is there. National income means sum of the total income of all goods and services produced in a country within a year. That should be equally distributed to every person. It doesn't matter the means there is no matter SC, ST, OBC, other peoples are there. So that is not equality. So equity means or equity or equality means every person should be get the equal rights in the countries. Every person should be given equal rights, or whatever national income is there or GDP is there, it should be distributed the equally. That is called the equity. So 4 important goals are there in the 5-year plan: growth, modernization, self-reliance, and equity. Next concept is the high yielding variety seeds. It is called as the HYV seeds. HYV seeds are those seeds which produces large quantity of crops, especially rice and wheat. Means HYV seeds are those seeds which are producing large quantity. Means it will producing the large quantity of crops, especially rice and wheats. Rice and wheats. So how will we get the high yielding variety seeds? So this type of seeds means HYV seeds, we want the regular water supply and the correct proportion of the fertilizers. This type of seeds require a regular water supply and maximum use of fertilizers. Means whatever you are putting the fertilizers and pesticides, you should be used in the correct proportion. Now what is meant by correct proportion? The correct proportion, it means suppose a particular person suffering from the fever, and the person have been to the doctor, means hospitals. Means that doctor will be given an injection and they given the tablet, and that person will tell, or doctor will tell to that a particular person take morning 1 tablet, afternoon 1 tablet, and night 1 tablet. That doctor will not tell take at a time 3 tablets. That is called as a correct proportion. Means the same way in the agriculture also, when you are putting up fertilizers and pesticides, it should be provided to the in the correct proportion. That is called as HYV seeds. Next concept is the land reforms. Needs of land reforms. Now what is meant by land reforms? Land reform is improvement in the field of agriculture. Now why need of the land reforms? We will see one by one. First is that to abolish land tenure system. Already studied in the first chapter. In the British period of time, British are collected revenue from the Indian peoples. That is called as the tenures. Tenures means tiller. Those who are cultivators are there, they are collecting the revenue. That should be abolished. Abolish means cancel. So to abolish land tenure system, the Jagirdars, Zamindars, landlords, they are collected rent or revenue from the tillers. That should be cancelled. That is called as to abolish land tenure system. Second one, size of land holding. Size of land holding means the persons who are taking a land are very small. In India, still small and marginal farmers are there. Means every person, a particular agriculture, a particular person have 2 or 3 acre of land. Only 2 or 3 acre of land. That is called as a small size of land holding. Next, third one, traditional method of agriculture. Why traditional method of agriculture? Still people are using the old method of production. Nowadays people are means modernization. Already explained here modernization. Traditional method of agriculture, people still are not using the tractors, JCB and borewells. But nowadays, present generation, people are using all these things. Means new technology came. That's why they are using a new method of production. But that time, traditional method of agriculture, they are using a very low quality of production or low quality of technology. Fourth one, abolition of intermediaries. This is very important. Intermediaries means like a broker. Suppose a person produce a sugar cane. Produce a sugar cane. If want to produce or supply the sugar cane to the sugar factory, because sugar cane is a raw material. We are selling raw material to the sugar industry, then sugar industry will provide the finished goods. It is called the sugar. Now when you are selling the sugar cane to the sugar industry, we need these intermediaries. Intermediary means brokers. We need brokers. But as per the land reforms, abolition of the intermediaries means the intermediate should be a cancel. Abolish means cancel. That is what is the abolition of intermediaries. Fifth one, land selling. A land selling means fixing the maximum size of land holding. Land selling means fixing the maximum size of land holding a particular hold a person. Means some people already we are explaining here. Equality. Equality means every person should get equal rights. But in the land selling in India, some people are there like 20 or 30 acre of land. But some people have 2 or 3 acre of land. So that is called as a land selling. Land selling means the particular person fixing the maximum size of land holding. Means that this much of land should be hold a particular person. That is called as the land holding. So land reform means improvement in the field of agriculture. So why land reforms is needed? So first thing is there, abolish to land tenure system. Second one, size of land holding. Third one, traditional method of agriculture, and abolition of intermediaries. And last one, land selling. Thank you.